Okay. So here again, the word like is just like your favorite. For example, you say, I like blue, I like red. Okay. But if they ask you to choose between blue and red, and then you pick up one color, for example, you pick up blue, so you don't say, I like blue anymore. You said, I prefer blue. Okay. Because the word prefer, it means like the fact that you like something or someone more than another thing, because we have two or more things to compare. Okay. And then we choose only one, which is with the word prefer. Okay, so to talk about preference, we have 3 ways. So as you can see here, we have the word using the word prefer itself, and using the word would prefer, and the last one using with the word would rather. Okay, would rather. Okay, so let's see the form of the word prefer. Okay, as we know already in the first section, the word prefer. The verb prefer here is what? The verb prefer is the verb of like and dislike, right? So with the verb of like and dislike, we use with gerund. That's why here the form of number 1 of prefer, we use subject plus prefer plus gerund. Okay? And I guess you know already, right? Gerund is mean verb ing, right? Okay, gerund means verb ing. And then form number 2, we can use subject plus prefer plus gerund, to, and then what more gerund. To gerund, that means you compare. You compare. Okay? You compare. You compare from this gerund to this gerund. Okay? So let's see example together. So example number 1, she prefer playing tennis. You can see here prefer, right? And then because of she, prefer to add s, and then plus gerund with the word play, and then I add ing, it becomes gerund. She prefer playing tennis. And then talking about form number 2, if you want to compare from that gerund. So the first gerund to another gerund. So the first gerund here, you can see, she prefer playing tennis to listening to music. So we compare from what? From playing tennis and listening to music. Okay, so we compare from the gerund playing to the gerund listening. Okay, so this is the using prefer. Okay, we have 2 forms. Again, number 1, we don't compare, we just use the word prefer plus gerund. And for number 2, if you want to compare, we use prefer plus gerund and then compare here using with the word to, and then another gerund. Okay? As you can see example here, she prefers playing tennis to listening to music. Okay, this is one way of expressing preference using with the word prefer. Okay, the next one, we can use with the expressing preference again, but use with the word would prefer. Okay, so here the form for positive, subject plus would prefer plus to infinitive. Okay, I guess you still remember to infinitive, right? To infinitive means to plus verb. Okay, and then if you want to make into negative, just put the word not here. Okay, and then for number 2, subject plus would prefer plus object. Object here that means object pronoun, right? Object pronoun. Okay, so what are the object pronoun? What are the object pronoun? Okay, I, Cheng, Thu, me, right? You, still, you. We, Cheng, Thu. We, Cheng, Thu. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just said. We, Cheng, Thu, what? Us, right? I, you, we, they, Cheng, Thu. Them. He, Cheng, Thu. Him. She, Cheng, Thu. And it, Cheng, Thu. It again. Okay. So subject plus would prefer plus object plus to infinitive. So example here. I would prefer to go abroad. For number one, right? I is the subject, right? I would prefer, and then I use to infinitive for the positive form. I would prefer to go abroad. Okay, and then number two here, I put into negative. She would prefer not to stay at home. Okay, not to stay at home. And then number three, my brother, okay, my brother would prefer object pronoun. I use with me here. Me he is the object pronoun. Okay, my brother would prefer me, and then to infinitive again, to study at home, at hometown. Okay, so this for number two, that means that someone give his or her favorite to you, right? Example like you prefer to go abroad, but the thing is that my brother, your brother would prefer me, my brother, your brother would prefer you to study at home, at hometown. That means someone give his or her favorite to you. Okay, that's why we use it for number two here. Okay, that's it for would prefer. So talking about would rather here the form number one subject plus would rather plus not infinitive. Okay, not and then infinitive. Infinitive here we can call it bear, right? Bear infinitive. So subject plus would rather plus infinitive, or if you want to make into negative, you just add the word not. And then for number two, subject plus would rather plus infinitive, then and then infinitive. If you want to compare from one infinitive to another infinitive, we don't use with the verb to like in prefer, right? In the verb prefer, if you want to compare, you use with the word to. But here with the word would rather, we don't use with the word to. We use with then. Okay. So example. Oh, next one more. And one more form here. Subject plus would rather plus here. Subject plus verb to plus object. This is we call passive form, or in short form we can say like this: subject plus would rather plus passive form. Okay. Number one is a general form. Form number two is when you want to compare from one infinitive to another infinitive. And form number three is just like with the would prefer, and someone or someone give his or her favorite to someone else. Okay? So we can use it would rather as well. So let's see example. Number one here, I would rather watch TV at home. Okay, I would rather, and then I want to make into positive. I just put infinitive, put the verb. Okay, bear means verb, not verb. Okay, so here I would rather watch TV at home. And then number two, if you want to make into negative, you just add the word not. So here, she would rather not come to class late. Okay, come is the bare infinitive, and if you want to make into negative, just put the word not here. Okay. And number three, you want to compare from one infinitive to another infinitive. So here, my sister would rather play Uno than play Mobile Legend. So keep in mind that here, when you want to compare different verb, you must put different verb. But if you want to put the same verb like this, from play Uno and play Mobile Legend, so the word play here you can put, or if you don't want to put, that's okay. Okay, so you can say like this: my sister would rather play Uno than MLBB, or my sister would rather play Uno than play MLBB. Okay? You can put play only one time or two times, it's up to you. Okay, but if we have different verb, you must put the verb. But if it is the same verb like this, you can put or don't put, it's up to you. Okay, so go to example number 4. My mom would rather my sister continue her study. You see, this is not the favorite from my sister. This is the favorite from my mom. You see, so her mom give the favorite to her, right? So here, my mom would rather my sister continue her study. And if you want to make this one into negative, here make sure past simple into negative, right? We need what didn't, right? So here my father would rather my brother didn't play phone a lot. See? The sentence that means that my brother always play phone. But the thing is that father give his or her favorite to brother here not to play phone. Okay? So my father would rather my brother didn't play phone a lot. Okay? So this is the way we used to express the preference. Okay? So before going to the exercise or practice, let's sum up all together. So I need to make one more slide. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Talking about we have three, right? So number one, talking about prefer, right? With the word, yeah, talking about prefer. Okay. Talking about prefer. How many form? How many form, Chita? How many form? Two, right? Okay, good. So in prefer we have two. One is prefer plus what? Prefer plus Gerund, or we call verb ing, right? Or Gerund. And then number one, prefer again. Plus Gerund again, right? And but this one we want to compare. We need with the word to, right? And then we need verb ing again. Okay, so this is with the word prefer. And then we go to would. We go to would prefer. Okay, would prefer form number one, Norik. Or would prefer, would we can use the contraction, right? Apostrophe D, and then you just put prefer, okay? Apostrophe D and then prefer. Norik? So give me one form of would prefer.
Wait.
Right. Okay, so would prefer plus what?
Would prefer plus
Prefer
plus to infinitive.
Yeah, two and then verb, right? To infinitive or two plus verb. And then for number two, we use would prefer again, right? We use would prefer again. And then we use with what?
Object
And object pronoun, right? And then plus
to infinitive.
to infinitive again. Okay, good. Okay, nice. So this one, we can also use would prefer to compare like prefer. But with the word prefer, if you want to compare, we use with to, right? But with this one, if you want to use would prefer to compare, we use with then. So we can use would prefer plus to verb to infinitive, and then plus then, and then plus to verb. Okay, You see, if you want to compare, just like this one, but this one, when we want to compare, we use with to. But this one, when we want to compare, we use with than. Okay, so would prefer. And the last one is would.
Would rather.
Would rather, right? Okay, would rather. Would rather, we have a lot of form. So number one, would rather plus what? Would rather plus. Okay, so we have would rather plus Narat.
Yes, sir.
Would rather plus what? For number
Would
one.
rather plus infinitive.
Yeah, would rather plus infinitive or plus verb, right? And if you want to make it negative, just put not here. And then one more, we have would rather again plus verb, and then if you want to compare, we need with the word then, right? And then we plus with verb, okay? And one more, we have would rather again plus with passive call. Okay, that's it for the would rather. Okay, so let's go to exercise practice together. So here, I guess just the old exercise for you learn in class, right? So make sure you don't look at your slide and then you just try to answer this one with me. Okay? So, or do you want to take time to do it or just correct now?
Correct now.
Correct now. Okay, so number one, start from Maria. Are you here? Let's see. Yeah, Maria. Number one.
Yes, sir.
Today I would rather go to cinema. What is that?
Today I would rather going, sir.
Going or to go?
To go.
Would rather. Would rather. Here. Why here you don't remember? Would rather plus what? We have would rather plus
Verb.
verb, right? So do we need to, do we need ing? Do we need to? Do we need ing? No, right? We just put verb. So here, would prefer, would today I would rather what?
Would rather go.
Yeah, today I would rather go. Just put go, right? So go to, no to, ing, no ing, no ing because rather plus verb. Okay?
Yes.
Number two. Number two, let's go to guitar.
Yeah, teacher.
Number two, today.
Prefer to go to the cinema.
Today I will prefer, yeah, to go to the cinema. Okay, because would prefer plus with in to infinitive, so to go. Number three, Nori. Nori, number three.
Yes, sir, yes. I would rather not go to the cinema.
Yeah, I would rather not go, right? Just like number one, would rather go. If you want to make it into negative, just put not. Okay, so I would rather not go to the cinema. Good. Number four, Narat.
I would prefer not to go to the cinema.
Okay, so would prefer just like number two. So to go become not to go. Good. Good. Number five, she prefers. Who number five? Let's go to. Who should be number five? Protanek.
Yes, sir. She prefer not singing.
She prefer not
singing.
singing, right? So prefer plus with gerund, right? So sing become singing, and then we want to put negative, just put not. She prefer not singing. Good. Number 6. Kita, number 6.
Yeah, teacher. My brother prefers joking to playing.
Read all to playing what?
Playing game when he was 15 years old.
Okay, good. My brother prefer jogging to playing game when he was 15 years old. Okay, prefer we need to run. Okay, jogging and playing, and then if you want to compare, we use with to. Okay, good. Go on. Number 7. Nori.
Seven. Dara would prefer me to give him some idea.
Dara would prefer me. Good. To give him some idea. Okay, good. So we have the form here. Subject plus would prefer plus object pronoun, right? So I change to me, right? My Dara would prefer me, and then plus to infinitive to give him some idea. Good. Number 8. Maria.
My mom would rather telling her before going out with friends.
My mom would rather plus what? Remember the form would rather plus past simple, right? Would rather plus past simple, right? My mom would rather I what?
Telling.
Tell to tell Chang to
Told.
told. Good. My mom would rather I told her before plus what? Before is what? Before is preposition, right? After preposition we use with what? Maja?
With the
Before
note.
after preposition we use with run, right? Remember the role of gerund after preposition before he is with gerund. Okay, so my mom would rather I told her before going out with friends. Okay, number 9. Ratana.
Yes, sir.
Ratana, number 9.
My teacher would prefer him not to repeat the exam.
Okay, my teacher would prefer plus object pronoun, right? So him, good. My teacher would prefer him, and then not to resit the exam. Good. Number 10. Narat.
My father would rather my mom did not cook tonight.
Yeah, my father would rather my mom, and then plus past simple, right? So negative we need did to have, didn't cook tonight. Okay, good. My father would rather my mom didn't cook tonight. Okay, nice. Okay, so that's it for this lesson as well. Okay, so good. I need to run this card. Okay. So guys, we have 10 more minutes to talk a bit about how you feel with this online class after, who left? How do you feel with this online class after studying in the classroom, right? I just reviewed all the lesson again for you. Actually, only 14 days, right? And I wish it will be better after 14 days, and then we can start the class. We can start learning in the class back, not in Zoom, because it's really hard with the Zoom when your internet connection is slow, right? And sometimes it's not easy when you do far away from each other. If we are in class face to face, we can brush up information. I can ask you to come on the whiteboard and write down something and talk something, right? But here online class, I can see only your face and you as well. You cannot have a good interact with your friend or working in group or partner as well. But the thing is that we need to adapt the situations, as we know, right? Because of the COVID-19. So, any question, everyone? Any question?
No. No.
So tomorrow we will continue the lesson. Maybe I will, the first section for tomorrow, I will go through the unit 2, the slide, and then the second session, I can go through the lesson in the book a bit, and then we can finish as well. Okay, so today's lesson, again, just only revise what you have learned from the beginning of the class until now. Okay, and I wish you can get more understanding with the lesson and try to do exercise and try to make example. Okay, so after the Zoom, I will send the exercise to the Telegram, and then you can do it. And then tomorrow we're gonna check it together. Okay, got it? So any question before we leave? Chita, any question?
No, teacher.
Sorry.
No, sir.
Maria?
No, sir.
No. Ratanak, Anarat?
No, sir, no.
No. Okay, so that's it for this section. So see you tomorrow at the same time, and then be on time. Okay. And also tell your friends to be on time as well. Okay, so that's it for this Zoom. Goodbye. See you next time.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.